Alright, this is going to be Collective Soul with Gel. I am Finbar of Finbar Bass. Okay, so what are those bass videos all about down when you click on the YouTube text box right there? Well, bass playing is kind of a time of discovery, you know? It's like an adventure. You're learning new stuff all the time. You're increasing your chops. You're getting better, right? So we need to practice bass. And when we're practicing, you know, and learning all these different techniques, like through these videos, why not make it fun, right? I mean, that's great. If you can actually get better on the bass, you know, and learn all these different songs or techniques or whatever, and, you know, and have fun doing it instead of just doing it through, you know, repetitious, you know, study, then that's a fantastic thing, and that's fun. You're doing it through something that you love. You're doing it through music. And that makes it just so much easier to do and so much better. So don't forget, click on the clicker box right down there in the YouTube text box. I think it's really going to help you out. All right, so what is going on here? You are starting on the 7th fret of the E string. You know how it goes. If you've heard this song before, you know the rhythm. You're going to hit it twice, once, and then 2 more times. Then you're going to do this number here. Right? And what that is you're going to be on the 7th fret of the A string. You're going to go to the 8th, back to the 7th, and then to the 10th fret. 10th fret of the E string. So you got just like that. Then the next thing that you're going to hear is this. Right? So when you're done doing one of these, you're going to go to the 5th fret of the E string. And it's kind of cool if you slide. Right? You can also play this up here if you feel like it on the 2nd fret of the A string. And if you want a little bit of a more trebly, higher sound with the thinner strings, I kind of think this deserves a little bit of a fatter sound, this part right here. So that's why I'm there. And then it's kind of cool to slide it down too with your pinky. So then you're going to be on the 5th fret, right? And you hang on that 5th fret. And then you do this number here. All right, it's pretty cool. And what that is open E, 2nd, this is all in the E string. Open, 2nd fret, open, 3rd fret, open. And then you go back into the... So what that sounds like all together... And then back into that part. So if you want to count that out, from when you hit that 5th fret, you're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and on the and after the 6, you're going to go, right? And that's going to give you your 8. 6 and 7 and 8 and. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and just like that. So for the chorus, you have the 6th fret of the E string followed by the 7th, right? And then the 6th fret, this is very simple, 6th fret of the A followed by the 7th. Now that's what I'm hearing there on the bass, on the studio version. What you'll see written sometimes is this. So it's kind of following the vocal lines a little bit. I don't know, I don't hear it, so I think if you just play, you're doing good, you're adding some bass, and but you know, if you want to throw in those extra notes, be my guest, it'll sound great either way. So then when the little guitar solo pops in, you're going to hear, and all you're doing there is you're alternating between the 3rd and the 5th fret on the E string, right? You start with the 5th. So you got 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, just like that. And then it does this, which is very similar to what we did before. What that is all on the E string. You're going to go open, 2nd, open, 3rd, open, 5th, open. I'll do it slow. Again. Just like that. So if I played those together. And then what you got is you're kind of riding with eighth notes on that second fret of the A string right here. This is second fret. And then what happens is a little bit unclear. It's hard to hear the bass. You see this tabbed all differently here. I'm going to give you something that's going to sound awesome. And not only that, but it gives this part some serious bottom, you know, which is going to be great, and the guitar player is going to love you for it. So what you're going to do here is you're going to see what you're doing there is you're hitting the second fret 8 times. Let the 8th one ring out. And then you got open E, second fret, open, third fret, open. So we do it slow. Then you're going to go back into the just like that. So this part right here, guess what? That sounds cool like this too. So what I'm doing there is I'm slapping it. Right? And you're not in the guitar player's way or anything like that because you're way down low and they're you know, they're flurrying way up high on that part. So you're gonna be good. The next thing you're gonna hear though is that chorus part. And it's going to be staccato this time. So instead of, you're going to hear just like that. And actually the last note of that you do hang on, but the preceding notes are all staccato. Just like that. All right, you got it, yo. Some Collective Soul in there. Gel. I don't think they're talking about the hair product. Anyway, I am Finbar of Finbar Bass. Please do click right on the clicker box right down there, the YouTube text box, to get some lessons that aren't on YouTube. Other than that, you can always subscribe to Finbar Bass. That's my YouTube channel where there are tons and tons of song lessons for you. You know, it's funny. I go out and anywhere I am, I always hear songs that I've covered. So that probably means that there's quite a few that you would enjoy. Learning and playing and getting down with on the bass. So please do that. Other than that, have fun, yo. Always.